Hi, this is Micah Edington doing the video for software architecture, lecture 9. Some of the biggest takeaways that I got from the video was at first the painting description that you gave, basically visualizing what you're going to do, gathering like the materials needed, and then starting the project, actually starting it, and then completing the masterpiece. And I really like how you emphasize visualizing first, and then actually then having that lead into your starting point. Oftentimes I forget to actually visualize it, and I just start trying to do. With architecture, a big takeaway I got from that is basically it's the blueprint of the software, and something you emphasize is really planning the blueprint. Perspective architecture versus descriptive architecture is perspective is like, okay, you're planning it. This is what you initially start as, and descriptive architecture is, okay, this is reality, and this is really how a project is implemented. And then the last thing I got from the lecture was what you had done in your studies with microfluidic testing involving electrodes, basically directing the fluid through computer engineering, and then just the extensive process through all different types of computer science and engineering that you needed to implement that very very detailed and very pretty difficult. So here's a thing I got from Spotify. It's a big I'm really into Spotify. I really love how it works. I love how it's really custom to me. And so I kind of looked into the Spotify architecture. It's pretty cool. I don't really understand these diagrams, but I can, take a shot at it. You got two clients, and they go into a site, and then basically you got this data replication, basically to ensure that if one function is lost, then you can maintain other functions. And you got the site N, so this could be millions and millions of sites because there's millions of users. And then over here you have another, looks like a duplicate of the site, which goes to multiple clients on the back end. I think I found I think that was a front end, and I think this is the back end if I were to guess. And basically partitions dealing with memory storage and going into different sectors. And then I read somewhere on this website with their architecture is they like to keep it autonomous is one of their main key goals in their architecture, which is basically one service or one feature is directed by one team, and the other teams are implying to the people that are working on this code. One team is responsible for only one part, and they're not really affecting the other teams. And then lastly, with something that I've worked on that kind of just makes me think of the whole architecture and planning is I remember at Cal Poly I had to make this this database that connected with servers with a MySQL server, and then also connected to PHP-MyAdmin, and then I also had to use Java to actually implement it further into the databases, which it was an advanced database class, so it was a little ahead of me, which I'm taking regular database right now. But just knowing how all those interacted, like in an architectural chart, would have definitely helped me out. Thank you.